This is our VH1 era.
From the Isle of Previously.
Conspiracy theory.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm on Sexy Watch.
Goal Watch.
Clone watch.
Tyron.
Read alert.
Tyra 2 list.
Double.
Captions crunch.
It's so nice to wear.
You want to wear that top?
My hair bill.
Working models who are working.
It's good, it's round. 24. Well, hello! And welcome back to a brand new final cycle of Pod Lead'em. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. I'm Lex Basile Price, and I was worried they only see my pretty face.
I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and you can't let up or feel safe at any moment because Tyra can do anything she wants.
And I'm JDB Crump, and the photo sucks, but for me, it's a yes.
And we're, of course, talking about Cycle 24. Episode 1. The boss is back. Hated the boss continued, but fine that it disappears.
Of the titles, though.
Yeah.
Good title, and also there is only one boss, and no one else will be a boss, and that's a relief.
Correct. But I have, of course, retitled it. The Girl Who Threatened God to Be on This Show.
Such a serious moment, and that quote was such a hard double take.
Can I pitch my alt title?
Sure.
Because I couldn't remember who entered this one. The girls who all have very different budgets for home photography.
Do you want to hear mine?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Oh.
The girl who gave herself that nickname.
Ooh. In a similar vein, my backup was the girl who needs to stop talking. Please stop.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what these all sound like? Auditions!
Yay!
And if you're auditioning to become part of the Lead'em Pod, well, you're in, as long as you have 99 cents.
Well, you got it.
Well, you got it.
We'll cut you at any time, though. We won't. I'm scared. I would never.
No.
By clicking the clicksole in the caption of every episode.
And you can donate as little as 99 cents a month, or be next level fears at $4.99 or $9.99.
So ANTM changed the definition of beauty.
This seems like a joyous funeral for America's Next Top Model.
The fact that we are getting sepia flash forwards.
But it's meant to be epic, and the runway is empty. It looks like the fake flowers are the audience for this runway show.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the footage we see of Tyra from previous cycles looks like that footage was ripped from YouTube.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't need to be this blurry.
For some reason, VH1 did not have access to the CW tapes.
It's like a
Yeah.
sepia flashback of a sepia flashback.
She says she can't help herself. So we get a 3 list that is, of course, a Tyra 2 list.
Uh-huh.
Because she says all shapes, all sizes, and all colors. I'd argue shapes and sizes is one thing.
Extremely related, if nothing else. Also, like, we are going to get the most casual reveal about the changing of beauty standards for this cycle, and I can't believe she didn't make a big deal about it in the intro.
Right? Right?
You would think this honestly felt like a change that happened before they could market the show.
Yes.
Like, you would think this would be... It was similar to that cycle we had where they just allowed short, petite contestants again, and none of us remembered that because they didn't make it a big deal at all.
Yes, it felt like a secret menu item where they weren't telling the applicants, but if you came and applied, they let you in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this now. My favorite thing about the lifting of age restrictions is you can be any age you want as long as you look early 20s.
Yes. For sure.
Uh-huh.
And that's beauty.
As long as you can pass.
Ooh. Was anyone else threatened by Shadow Tyra on the runway where you just see this like shadow being? Like it felt like she was coming back to rip Rita Ora into hell and replace her. And then the fact, is this the first time ever we have seen the title of the episode in the episode?
Ooh.
Because it
Oh,
said,
yeah.
the
That's
boss is
interesting.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Tyra's
I mean-
ready for you.
again, we said it, but the boss is back is good.
Yeah,
Like,
it
that's
is.
good.
But the
It
fact
is.
that we actually visually see the title of the
Yeah.
episode is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, Lex, I was less fearful of Shadow Tyra
Okay.
and more fearful of black and white extreme close-ups on what seems to be both some of the future contestants, but also just some randos.
The anonymous wink was chilling.
Ooh.
But like watching someone's extreme close-up of half a lip being like, beauty at any age. You're like,
Yeah, the shadow theme for this cycle is apparently close-up mouths are beauty.
Yes. Yes.
We also got a Tyra 2 list full of lies
Uh-huh.
about the legacy of the show when she says that America's Next Top Model has changed the definition of beauty and empowered women when they needed it the most.
When have you ever done that?
when they needed it the most is so funny to me. Because it's like, what do you mean?
What time is that? Is she saying now? In the time of Trump? Because
I-
the show won't let you not know about that.
Oh,
Mm.
that is interesting. I will say, once or twice in these first 2 episodes, which is the only ones I've watched so far, I did have a moment where I'm like, 2018, not that far away.
Uh-huh.
Like
Mm-mm.
when we started this podcast, the original cycles felt so far removed from like how long ago they were.
Mhm.
But now with this, and we've talked about it, like this is a cycle that the 3 of us originally watched most of the episodes together.
Mhm.
And it struck me sometimes when I'd be like, oh, when they would say something kind of modern, and I'd be like, how old is this? Oh, right.
Oh.
It's only 6 years old.
Well, that's JW, because we started this show in October of 2018. So I don't even think we realized that we had started it the same year that it ended.
No, that doesn't feel real.
Oh.
Because this aired
Did we know
in
it was
January.
done? Did we think there'd be another cycle?
I think there was speculation at
There
the
was
time.
speculation.
Because they never canceled it
This
outright.
show has not been canceled,
No.
technically.
No. I think also, I do remember back in the day being like, well, they'll do a cycle 25 just because 25 is kind of a round number. And
Mhm.
like,
The fact that they have it is wild.
That she didn't want to do the quarter century.
Quarter Quell, Hunger Games, Tyra.
yeah. But yeah, every so often they would say something that is to me very recent. And I'd be like, what? What do you mean? How did you know about that? Contestants. You weren't there.
Your choker says it's a different era.
Chokers are still here. Didn't have to update that at all.
They are updated slightly because now chokers are integrated into the shirts.
Oh,
That's
they sure
true.
are. That was magic, really.
Touch me. I want to feel you guys.
We also got one wild sentence in the intro. Top model is my baby. And the fight continues to show you that you are beautiful. That's why I'm back.
I also feel like it's weirder for her to call Top Model her baby
When
now.
she has a baby.
When she has a baby.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, it's
My
very
cream.
strange. It's my-
'Cause
yeah.
even
The Model Land graphic novel.
Because even if she had said Top Model was my first child, I'd be
Yes.
like, oh, fun.
Mhm. And it's all grown up now.
Y'all.
It's
Get Top Model on the
21.
horn. If you have a cycle 25, do I have copywriters for you?
I also found it suspicious
Mm-hmm.
that we are told that it's 26 to 14 because there were only 26 people in this semi-final?
And yet, there are only 26, and yet some of them we will never see or hear.
There is literally one person who makes it to the top 18 or whatever who we
Yeah.
never see. We don't know their name.
Nope.
There are so many ghosts in this machine. Like, it's wild.
Moreover, we get contestants that make it on the show whose interview we don't see, so we only
Until
get them in a talking
the
head.
previous-
Until
of
the
the
previous
next
next episode. I can't wait to talk about
I'm gonna
this.
scream when we get to that. Let me say this. Let me give you some top model math that blew my mind though. So, 26 to 14. The way this contest works, you always have better odds of succeeding than failing.
Yes.
Because that's losing 12. That's you have a better chance. So every time there's like nerves when it's getting closer by the end, it's weirder if you don't make
get
it on
in.
the show because 15 out of like 17 make it in.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think?
About top model?
Yeah.
Huh.
No. Oh, how are you doing today?
Hey, thanks. Thanks,
I haven't
bud.
asked it. Do we think Rita Ora will be acknowledged at all? Or
Hmm.
are we going to be gaslit into this brand new family where she went from Kelly Catrone
Hmm?
to Law Ashley Drew?
I think if we get it, and I'm not sure that we do, it would be if India makes a guest appearance like our past cycle. But we don't always get that.
No.
Because you know who never appeared last cycle? Niall DeMarco.
Way too busy. Way
So
too booked
weird.
and blessed. I think we might see her flashing through on the cover of a paper magazine.
Like we did before she was the host.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like a clip of Law and she's just also there because they needed, you know what I mean?
Sure. It's just we aren't acknowledging her.
Yeah, she's new winner Adrian.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Just does not get acknowledged.
Host Rita and winner Adrian.
These auditions, I thought it was weird. I don't know if either of you saw. At one point, there was a freeze frame that I got of where these auditions are taking place.
Uh-huh. Oh, I
Yeah,
researched that
for sure.
building.
And it said Emerson College. And my husband was like, it says Emerson. And I went, you're an idiot. Why would there be an Emerson College in California when it's a Boston school?
Mhm.
Nope. They just have this one singular building in
Sure
Los
do.
Angeles.
Mhm.
Huh.
It's the outpost for their internship program.
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
It houses like 200 students. And they do
Wow.
everything in this building.
Yeah.
They live there, they go to class there, they perform there.
And have their lives taped.
Yep.
Honestly. And apparently some of the teachers also have to live there, which I'm
Oh.
so sorry.
Yeah.
So this sounds like a commune.
And then I like this line I found in the building's history. Students will have plenty of photo opportunities to use the Hollywood sign as a backdrop from several vantage points, both in and outside of the building. This starts
Well-
to feel like a prison.
Yes. This building, wherever you are at any given time in this building, there are either too many windows or not enough windows.
Mm.
There is a wall of glass blowing everything out, or it is a windowless corridor deep in the bowels of this metal building.
And I just gotta ask, why here?
No, because film.
I
New
don't
York.
know.
It's so weird to have a Boston College campus in
It's-
Los Angeles.
Just that they used to always do these in hotels, which makes so much sense.
Here, listen to this. This is crazy.
Sure.
At 10 stories tall, the building is considered a high rise in Los Angeles, where building codes require emergency helicopter access on structures taller than 75 feet.
Wow.
So the project team integrated a helipad into the design. The robust superstructure bridges the two dorm slabs
Ugh.
and doubles as a lighting grid for outdoor performances in the second floor courtyard and in the amphitheater.
You never get to leave this building.
No.
This is a trap. Anyone going to Emerson College, don't apply to this internship.
Yeah.
This is a
This is a
trap.
warning from Pod Leadum.
The architect said, literally, we built a little town.
That's a cult. That is a cult.
One thing I'll say architecturally that I really like is I am in love with the background ANTM.
Mm.
That's the cutout
Oh, yes.
that has the cityscape skyline through it. That is so one of the chicer things they've ever done.
The perfect use of too many windows.
Yeah. I will say, it feels like last cycle's panel room was like the knockoff version of this panel room.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they really figured this out, and this looked good the entire time.
This might be one of the best panel rooms ever.
I think
Okay.
so. And it's a really good size, too. Like, nobody feels
Yes.
like they're shouting or too close. They
Yeah,
worked
it's all
it
those
out.
microphones that they've built into the walls in Emerson College.
But there's nothing weird like a split runway or like anything like that. It's just
Mhm.
like, and we've talked about how all of us are big fans of the ANTM font update logo.
Mhm.
Yes.
So each contestant, each auditioner was asked to bring a photo that proves that they have raw talent. But most of these photos are professional photos.
Because most of these contestants are working models who are
Professional
working.
It's just, yeah, why say raw talent? Why not just say a photo that you think represents your modeling ability?
Mhm.
It's so strange.
Because a lot of these are just, this is the age of Instagram by now. Most of these are a photo that appears on their social media, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it is at least SpawnCon already, right? They
Yeah.
got paid for these.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Elliott is trying to impress mom
Mhm.
and says that top model is in front of the ever evolving modeling industry. So it's somehow bypassing evolution.
It made it sound like they were
Stopping.
an obstacle.
Yeah.
Pushing back on it.
Yeah. Well, that's because Drew has never looked deader behind the eyes.
Drew
Tired,
is
maybe?
so scared of women over 40.
Yeah.
So intimidated.
Yep.
So timid.
Yeah. He both wants her approval and is terrified of her.
But he's the same way with our one contestant
I
who
know.
also
Oh,
fits
yeah.
this criterion.
Boggles the mind of Drew Elliott. Speaking of age, Tyra now more officially announces, and Tyra we've talked about is either performative or casual.
Mhm.
And this is a rare time that she's performatively casual when she says
Yes.
to Ashley Graham, I lifted that age restriction.
I was like,
too much.
"Padow, it's gone."
Okay, but she says 18.
Whoosh, bye.
She's
See you later.
like a all ages board game when she says it's now 18 to infinity.
Infinity.
Number one, there is an age limit. It's 18.
Mhm.
And number two, you're the one that created the age limit. She's behaving like she's like, all those people in power, they said, you can't do it.
But I said, "Padow."
And then we get the only example of an old person. The only example of an old person is Celine Dion, who started her career as a child.
And it was my backup quote of, celebrities can be any age. You don't stop being famous at a certain age. Did you know that at 25, you're not like, oh, I'm no longer A-list.
I'm sorry, though, when we see Zendaya, Celine Dion,
Mhm.
the third one,
Yeah.
they all started as children.
Yeah.
And
Also-
even Rita.
We also get a couple shots of Winnie Harlow.
Yes.
And they're
That,
pretending.
speaking of no history with this show, a
Mm-mm.
completely different person as far as top model is
Oh,
concerned.
that Winnie Harlow? Not on an NTM.
No.
That was
We
someone
wouldn't-
else.
We would never have made this person feel terrible on our show.
I'm just surprised, though, because Tyra also, famously, as we've discussed, wants to take at least partial credit, which we've also generally said, like, a little. Like, why not put the Tyron at the bottom that's like, cycle blank contestant
Right?
Winnie
Yeah,
Harlow?
Don't even show the footage. Just
No,
that little
yeah.
Tyron. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to give to both Tyra and Ashley. I think Tyra looks great this entire part of this episode. During the audition interviews, I thought Tyra looked gorgeous.
Kind
And
of
also-
refreshed, too, like a new
Yes.
look. A new
Mhm.
look.
And whoever did Ashley Graham's makeup for the
Yes.
interview
Oh,
section,
yeah.
stunning.
So far, we haven't seen one super dark makeup look on Ashley, and I am blessed.
Why do I have Slick Woods? Because
That was a model that was featured when
Great.
talking about
because
how beauty standards
Yeah.
are
Great.
changing.
great
Mhm.
because that should be a new drag/porn name, and there's so many combos you can do. You can do Slick Wood, Lick Wood, Lick Woods, Slick. That's great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tyra also got really jazzed up about her short-lived stint on America's Got Talent because she said we're basically gonna have the X buzzers, and at any moment, if they're not next level fierce, you can cut them.
But it has to be collective.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, because it was confusing.
majority rules
Ashley-
situation.
Ashley, you could not have just gotten rid of Courtney, okay? We have to all agree.
Well, it's presented as like ballroom rules, right? Where it's
Yep.
like a chop.
Yep.
And that anyone can negate. But then that would literally mean that they would have 4 contestants. But but this doesn't happen. They threaten it, but it never happens. It's just normal top model where they do a cut.
The only time, and we'll get to it because I feel bad for this contestant.
Sure.
The only time it happens is one person is just too shy to exist, and they get cut clearly like 3/4 of the way through their interview.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we're
I
not
thought
doing
that
this.
that was a pretty bad cut, and it just made me think, because
Yeah.
spoiler alert, we don't see that contestant's photo. That must have been a
Yes.
bad photo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and or it was a good photo and they needed to make sure that people weren't like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, you know how we're like showing examples of how the show is correct? But then when we are like, and also body diversity. And then we only show Ashley Graham photos. Like she's the only plus curve model.
Well, and also, if you're Tyra and you're making a big deal about how your show changed beauty standards, where is Takara? Where is Whitney?
Whitney the winner.
Yes, winner Whitney.
Like it's crazy. They couldn't afford the footage from CW.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. And also, we'll meet her pretty quickly, so I don't mind bringing her up now. Every time Tyra breathes the word diverse,
Ugh.
Ivana gets trucked out
She sure does.
and has to say that sentence about knowing some Mandarin.
And that sure was some.
Yep.
Sure was. So Ivana, 23 from Durham, North Carolina,
Mhm.
Yeah.
speaks Mandarin.
And she's getting her master's. She says she basically flew in from China
Right.
in the middle of getting her master's. Like, she has a cool backstory,
Mm-hmm.
but she gives a bad interview.
Terrible interview.
The beige evening dress that she chose to wear to panel is nobody's friend, but especially
Yeah.
not hers.
Well,
Yeah.
we are going to see it, I
Also
think.
bunching
This is,
in weird places.
this
Yep.
is the era of like bodycon, like dresses.
Evening gowns.
Yeah. Long.
Mhm.
These were such a thing, though.
Yeah.
It was
They're
that
always
weird time when we
ugly.
were trying to make athleisure formal.
Yeah.
Because it's got that, like, it's always like
Stretch.
a thick spandex fabric, too. No
Mhm.
good.
But the photo?
Oh my God.
Lovely. Lovely. One of the
great.
best.
Stunning.
But, like, clearly very professionally done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sucking up by saying they're alike because Tyra went to Harvard.
Smart. It's smart, though.
Yep.
It is smart.
Mhm.
It's such a, and as we'll find out so far, Ivana is not right for television.
No.
She's too uncomfortable
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
So it's very odd to me that when she leaves, Law says, "Is it weird? I kind of want to date her," which is a sweet, funny thing to say about another contestant. I just don't get what he
Yeah.
got.
Because she felt it felt nervy. Lots and lots of
Yeah.
nerves.
Then we meet other diverse.
I want to ask about the
Mhm.
language that the show is using to discuss our bigger contestants.
Okay.
Because we no longer have access to Captions Crunch,
Mm-hmm.
are we saying curved girls or curve
I
girls?
think it's curve.
But I hear you. Most
But I
of the
agree.
time, I heard with a D on the end of it.
Because it makes more sense.
Yes.
I don't know why we can't just say curvy, the adjective form.
I think this was weirdly, though, becoming an industry standard
Term.
term. Because remember, we
Interesting.
had that one, I can't remember the contestant, but there was a working model who was still working contestant
Mm.
who was plus size on the show who was under the category curve.
I mean, it's better than plus.
Yes. But I think it's curve models.
Yeah.
It's just funny because curve sounds so much like a workout studio.
Uh-huh.
Oh, because that
'Cause it
place
was?
is called Curves.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great. Curves. And I was like, this existed, right?
It just hits my ear so strangely. I'm like, curve girl.
It's like saying a pair of pant.
yeah.
But but I'll say I'm just so happy there actually is
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What a
Like,
relief.
to have these two gorgeous contestants basically start the interview process. What a dream.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Christiana, who spells her name wild. There's so many Y's in this name.
I was relieved to see that autocorrect caught up very quickly.
Good.
Because I was like, oh no.
32 from New York, originally
Yeah.
Siberia. And she also immediately starts gaming this show.
Mm.
Sure does. ANTM is breaking all the molds. All of them. There's a mold, cake mold.
They fall out over this photo. And I agree that her face is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
The arms are weird.
What I liked about it was that it seemed like she actually tried to sort of do the raw materials part of this. Because it's
Sure.
just her in a leotard.
That's true. But
I
this,
know what you mean, but saying raw materials.
it's the raw materials challenge.
She's like, here's my arm.
Welcome to
Leg.
Project Runway. My photo is made entirely out of seatbelts.
We know, though, that Top Model loves a body parts store, a chop shop.
True.
The whole format of this episode, if you haven't watched it, and this is one of the harder ones to watch, so maybe you haven't, the whole format of this audition is so formless.
Yeah.
Because now with the whole you can be cut at any time, they also kind of have to inform them that they're making it through to the next thing. So it becomes a little American Idol, you made it to
Yeah.
Hollywood
Yes.
round.
They also stuffed a little too much in this episode. Now, I
Yeah.
prefer that over not having enough, but it felt like it was meant to be an episode and a half.
I agree.
This it was meant to be like the extended episode premiere night kind of moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not enough for 2 episodes.
Mhm.
But like we said, we'll get one of our narrators doesn't get their interview.
Insanity.
It's wild.
But Christiana, I just want to say, I remembered loving her. Was one of the things I remembered
Yeah, me
strongly.
too.
In this first episode, she remains just as lovable. The I have a lot of beautiful cellulite line from the audition video was perfect. And I just love her speaking voice.
Yeah, she has this kind of, it's not, I know she's from Siberia, but there's almost like a Bjork quality to the way she speaks. There's this like lilty, like,
She kind of sings when she talks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's-
pleasant to listen to.
She does right now, though, always look a little terrified.
Yes.
Yes.
Part of that is I think the eye shape is just a little rounded, so you're always a little shocked looking. But I was
But
like,
she's
She's
also-
pretty nervous.
She's not
Yeah.
controlling her reaction face at all.
at
No.
all. No,
she's the kind of person you're playing Go Fish with, and you're like, do you have any threes? And she's like, don't pick this one.
The next contestant, I'm not sure how we pronounce her name. And I say that because the judges.
Let's have the
Tyra-
conversation, though.
Okay.
We gotta.
Well,
We
just
ple-
at a
right?
baseline, I got about halfway through this episode and I was like, there are so many names we have not heard aloud.
Uh-huh.
How?
There's
Why is no one saying their name?
someone who gets on the show that we only hear them say a fake name.
Yeah.
A joke
So
name.
this name is spelled Shanice. I would say Shanice.
Shanice is what
I
I
would say
also
Shanice as well.
I would put the emphasis on the niece part of it. Now,
Mhm.
the only Shanice I've ever met in real life spelled it N-E-E-S-E. So I've
Sure.
never actually met a Shanice in real life who spelled it like this, but Tyra specifically is always saying Shanice.
But we never hear anyone else say it, including her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I have not made the distinction of how, so if listeners, if we go back and forth between Shanice and Shanice, it's because we don't know yet. We're
Mhm.
watching these in real time. We don't know how her name is said yet.
Yeah. But she is another Southerner,
Mm-hmm.
25, Murfreesboro,
Murfreesboro.
Tennessee.
Murfreesboro.
And
Murfreesboro.
I think her face is stunning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She is going to be our. I'm predicting it now. She's going to be our. Does it really know how to model, but kind of
Mhm.
can't take a bad photo?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting, and it was so charming
Oh my God.
when she came in and Tyra and she said something like, "Oh, you knew Tennessee." And Tyra says, "Yeah, the ribs are delicious." And it's like,
You have
"My
good ribs."
You have good ribs. Good
She
ribs.
did say you have good ribs.
Yeah. And she was like, "My ribs?" And she's like, "No, like Tennessee."
But she pointed to her waist. She pointed so low. I have good ribs here.
Wow.
It was really charming.
It was cute though. The outfit was less charming.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Fringe bandeau
Woo.
with a fringe high-waisted skirt.
And like such thick fringe of fabric that was not meant to be,
be fringed.
fringed.
Also, I don't know if y'all got the vibe, but they talk about her tattoos, which are numerous.
Well, yeah, she
And
says that
then
she has too many.
Yeah. And then she starts to say they were inspired by her brother.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
But then to me, there wasn't a connection made about what that meant.
I think this is one of the sacrifices to the shortened episode
Mm.
time, where it's like we were clearly meant to get some backstory here,
Yeah.
and they cut for time.
Yeah, because I was like, are all the tattoos inspired by the life of your
Mm.
brother? Or is it just your brother had also
had a lot
tattoos?
of tattoos. Yeah. I worry that she is too fragile for this show.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
I-
She's not the contestant I'm most worried about from that perspective, though, I
No.
will say.
Well, I hear what you're saying though, Lex, and I think I'm also always the like, pardon my language here, but like the poor Southern contestant.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
She's
that's how she
clearly going
says
to
it.
fit into that mold that the show wants, that archetype that the
Yeah.
show normally has. And I just don't ever feel like I
The
don't
show
want her to
treats
be
them well.
someone that gets queen for a date sometimes.
No.
Yes. Well, and also, it's sad, but it's also kind of hysterical. She has this narrative where she dumps on this house because in the interview she's like, look at my garbage house, and later she's like, yeah, what a shit house this like there's this weird through line, which granted I felt that way, you know, growing up where you're like, terrible, awful.
It's a little more honest than we're used to,
Yes.
because so much of the time reality shows want to make fodder out of they were humble, but what was most important
Yes.
was love or something
Yes.
like that. So to have someone be like, this shithole is just a little more honesty than you're used
She
to.
was
It's
like,
a
we
little
were
real.
8 people in 2 rooms. Fuck that.
Ugh.
But it's just kind of great.
Yes.
I want to see if it continues, if it just gets worse and worse. But also, yeah. And then her photo,
Ooh.
sexy LinkedIn.
Well, I will say this. This is a non-professional
This is
photo
wrong.
that
This
someone
is
brought
wrong.
in. If these were happening in the order that the show presents, it must have been kind of a shock to the judges to get basically professional Instagram photo, off-centered blurry
Off-center.
selfie.
Yes.
Hey, she got one of her siblings to take it.
But it's like literally in front of like just a wall.
Whoa.
Yeah, in her high school, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
It was like 4:18 p.m. and nobody else was there in the school except the janitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now get ready, y'all, because I'm gonna plant my I don't believe any of this flag in the ground for this contestant.
Hey, I got a second hand on that poll because I am right there with
Yeah,
you.
I think I'm in for this too.
Yeah, oh, it's that Iwo Jima statue where we're all planting the flag. Someone make a pod lead up thing, and it's just a Liberty's face on the flag of all
It's a
of
lot
us.
like that. It's a lot. The stakes are a lot like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Because
she's also from a wild place.
okay, let's
Look,
talk.
sometimes you name the town after its main attraction.
Yeah. Because in comes truly our first normie kind of
Yes.
contestant for a cycle. Liberty 20, Lava Hot Springs, Idaho.
That's why you go there. I think it's helpful. It's like we want to go to that place with the lava hot springs. Where is it? Oh, it's called Lava Hot Springs. Wow.
And what the show wants from Liberty, and I'm going to say 50% of this is her name.
Yes, yes, agreed.
Is that they want her to be the Trumpiest Trump supporter that's ever Trumped.
Yes.
And what we hear is her saying that she's from that her small town was conservative and pro-Trump. She says the town. And then she says, I legitimately haven't met a Muslim person, had very few African American people in my life, and I need to know more.
She said I need to
The
learn.
The shadiness of the editing when she says there were only 2 African American people in her town, and then they show 2 different photos of her with black cats. Like they are implying that she thinks that African American people are black cats is insane.
And they also made sure to include no Muslims so that the Muslim
Another contestant. Yeah.
But it wasn't her. It didn't feel hateful in the way that previous contestants have about this. She grew up in a town of 500 people.
They want her to be Danny. That Danny
Yes.
from a million cycles ago that they're going to let on.
And she's simply not.
She's
And the
just
thing is,
not.
the way more annoying. She's way more annoying. I'm like, get rid of all that because this is your contestant who's like, I just don't know how to not be pretty.
That was this tiny terror. This tiny terror that said,
Yes.
they'd only see my pretty face and
I'm
not
so-
my gorgeous bod.
I'm so worried that they're just going to think of me as another beautiful face.
That was such an iconic line.
They want to make her this Republican villain, but she's more just the pretty girl villain. Like, let her be that person because that person's fascinating.
And we always need one of those, you were the prettiest girl in your high school and you've never not been told you're beautiful people.
Yes.
That's who she
This,
is.
she's, a
100%.
she's Rebecca. She's sociopath Rebecca. And they want to make her racist Annie.
Yeah. And what's so funny is that Law's the only one who gets like fooled by the show. Because he's like, you just look like a gorgeous country singer. And she's like, yeah.
I am.
I thought that photo was extremely CW.
Oh, yeah.
But like
Like a One Tree Hill promo.
It's Nashville.
Mm.
I'll say this, though. Her skin is flawless.
Yeah.
It looks, her photo.
That's a 20-year-old skin.
Mm.
Her photo, though, looks like it was photoshopped. And I realized, I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is just her skin.
It's got sort of like a WB filter around it
yeah,
also.
for sure.
Like when they used to release the headshots of like the cast members on Buffy, they always had that border.
Voof. Yeah.
Liberty is also the person who made me go, so did she buy the matching choker and shirt? And then I saw that up the back shot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why was this a thing?
Can you imagine putting that on?
How do you put it on? Do you stretch it over your head?
Like a turtleneck with no front.
Were people losing their chokers? And so someone was like, I've got it. I've got it.
Also, just so unsafe. Like, you get that snagged on something?
You can't go around machinery in this.
You know, sometimes technology fixes problems that no one's had.
Sure.
This is the fashion industry fixing a problem that no one had of lost chokers.
Yeah. We're not going to get rid of the choker.
No, of course not. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Then we begin what I think might become a trend with this cycle, which is a group of ladies of color who are very patient.
So patient.
Because the skepticism, but quiet skepticism of these women that Liberty is talking to backstage. There is only one person, I think it's one of the unnamed people, who when she starts talking about Trump, she goes like, what? Everyone else is like, oh, how old are you? Where are you from?
The Trump talking points that she comes up with are also so like Cher Horowitz coded.
Yeah.
This is something she heard her dad say.
Yeah.
Because of his empire. Career opportunity.
One person that I'm going to say the show slept on, who we get a lot of, that does not make it onto the show is Chrissy. 20
Yes.
Atlanta, Georgia. And
What happened to Chrissy?
I love that her whole take on Liberty was, you don't have to be racist just because your parents are. Based on zero evidence.
That's what Liberty needs to learn.
Yes.
There. But first we get Mia.
Yeah.
Maya? Mia.
Mia.
I'm going to say Mia.
Mia, 19, from Baltimore, Maryland. They call her Bambi.
She calls herself Bambi.
Oh, okay.
She does.
She says her nickname is Bambi. So she brings Bambi into the room.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I got Muppet.
Like Beaker.
Just because everything is so exaggerated.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just this kind of like, she just seems so innocent, but not in like I'm a little innocent way. It's just like.
No, like Fae. Like a Fae fairy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just think, though, she had a pretty unique look.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for the show this cycle is pushing hard on most diverse cast ever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you didn't want a little bit more from Mia?
I did not love Tyra shaming her for not knowing Japanese.
That's wild.
And then the line from Tyra. I think we need Simba, not Bambi.
Yuckaroo. It was also confusing because they cut her in the room. And then Tyra, to get that point across, says, you are not next level fierce yet. Which made me think that she was on the show.
Yes.
Because as though they're going to
Confusing.
like make her next level fierce.
Because you've heard Tyra have that conversation a million times where it's like, we need to turn her out, we need to slap on a pair of heels and put a red lip on and see what happens.
That
Sorry, I
accent
became
you
like an
just did.
agent. I became like a 1920s
Love
Bernie
it.
agent.
Here's
Come
what
on,
we
get
need to
this
do,
kid in the
Graham.
room. Here's what we need to do.
Hannah, you mean the accent I used to do before I moved to New York whenever I had to do New York accent? And I was
Oh,
just
yeah,
like,
for sure.
I wanted the cutting a jib. I'm like, what? And then I moved here and I immediately am able to do it. But when I lived in California, I had
Yeah.
no
It
context
was like
about how to do that accent.
the only New Yorker I recognize is Mae West.
Hey, I'm fiercing here. But this is our first cowering, crying circle, because if this is in real time, she's the first one who's been cut, and she exits that room, and everyone's like, uh-oh.
Mhm. It feels like this happened probably early and they wanted to strike the fear of God into people.
Yeah. It was just very it was a very strange cut to me.
Yeah. And then we just pass by two people,
Mm-hmm.
including one person who we don't know how to say her name. I assume this is how we say her name.
I don't know.
It's
I'm just going to say Ryan.
Ryan, I think.
Yeah.
Because when they had the discussion about Rihanna, and she was like, no, it made me think, is it Rian?
Rian.
And until she says it, I don't.
Yeah. I think though she was making a joke because everyone
I think she was making a
yeah, because they're going around saying each other's or saying their names, and every person before her was like blah Christiana, something Jenna. And so she was like, I'm Rihanna. And they're like, you are? She's like, no.
No. Just making a joke.
She is, however, wearing Morpheus's coat from The Matrix.
Yep.
She is. And she's from the nebulous non-city of Orange County, California. As resident Orange County, California correspondent, where it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say for the little we get of the contestant currently known as Ryan, she gives me cool vibes.
Yeah.
This I don't remember anything except for the top four in this cycle.
Mhm.
I know no one else's placements. She gives me full fourth eliminated. She gives me full like we'll be pretty good and have one good photo, and they're just gonna be like, nah, we're not enchanted anymore.
Yeah. Well, the show's not enchanted by her. She's
I
barely.
liked her photo. This was weird.
It was so weird, though.
I don't know. I thought that photo was strange. It was a strange choice to me.
I don't know. She has a face that's I mean, I know they all have beautiful faces. It's a modeling competition, but her face is very good to
For me, there's just what I will say. She's giving a little bit Tatiana vibe. Like, there's a clear vibe of a person, but I don't know anything about them. They seem probably professional, but I
will
couldn't
say,
tell you.
Right now, I don't know anything about them, but it doesn't feel like she's trying to maintain mystery necessarily.
No.
Whereas with Tatiana, I was like, oh, this person doesn't want us to know anything about her.
Yes, I agree.
No, Ryan seems like they're trying to make choices.
Yes. And then other quick in is our favorite, who they were disappointed in the show, Chrissy 20 from Atlanta, Georgia.
She seemed great.
Yes.
Also, this barefoot jumping picture is a fun idea.
Yes.
That arm muscle, too? My goodness.
And then we get our second cut.
For having her photo overly retouched.
Which, compared to so many of the other photos, seems like a weird... This is Angel 31, Hesperia, California?
Hesperia,
Yeah. And
ding, feather earring.
oh, this might be our last one of the
I know.
show. But yeah, I think more so based on the little we saw, they could have just said, hey, it doesn't seem like you have much in the way of covergirl.com kind of personality.
Mm.
We get so little of her, though. Who knows?
Who could tell?
Who knows? Yeah.
And then Erin, 42, from Riverside, California, comes in wearing a girls' night out wig.
Mm-hmm. This whole sequence where Tyra plopped it on her own head was legitimately funny from Tyra.
I also think it's very funny that she clearly, Erin, didn't make the initial throw because they cut away.
Yep.
And I was like, and it's just, and I'm like, this didn't happen.
Also, this is where I realized where I focused on what Tyra's look is. Because when she had the wig on, and I just was looking at the tresses coming down, I was like, ooh, why didn't I think that Tyra looked good? And then that's because when she removes the wig, I remembered that there was crown of braids that are not in the right spot and are tilted.
But she still looked good.
She looked good.
Yeah,
But the braid,
this was a rare time that the concept of Tyra's hair I disliked more than how it actually looked.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I was
Yes.
like, I don't know.
It should look worse than it does.
yes, I agree.
Mhm.
And that is boss.
It's boss energy.
Let's talk though, because I went on a journey.
I know what you're gonna say.
Okay, so Erin is presented as the oldest person who's ever aged.
Yep.
And then when they reveal that she is 42, and that is so much closer to my age, and I was like, oh no, because she's presented like she's 50 plus.
Well, she's a grandmother of 3.
Yeah, for sure, but also just like 42.
That's
is-
not old.
Especially because we have multiple contestants in their mid
In their
30s.
In her 30s.
So 42 to me, I was just like, she's only 7 years older than Christina. This isn't. Yeah. And she's the only mother we'll find out.
Well,
I'm gonna be the one to say this. Her picture was kind of stupid, right?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Sad Vogue hands.
Y'all, I'm going to say it right now. I don't think Erin is good at modeling.
No, she's
No.
wearing like a hieroglyph coat.
Good at looking gorgeous. This is a stunning woman.
Yes.
In person,
Mhm.
fully thumbs up.
But can't take a picture.
Is truly the person who needs like training, who knows if they'll get it. And then okay, let me say right now, I don't remember. I know I won't spoiler for listeners who maybe haven't seen the cycle, but I know how far this contestant goes, and she goes a while. I don't remember much about Kyla. The little bits we get of Kyla that are these like small moments with Kyla and other contestants are thrilling.
I call
She's
it
got
secretly funny, right?
Secretly
kind of
funny.
an actual joke maker.
Yes.
And when she says, Kyla, who fully hasn't met Erin, says, oh, if you were my mom, I'd be so proud. Not just proud of you as a person. You have to be Kyla's mother. Glorious. Yeah, Kyla gives me kind of like dorkitude vibes that I'm here for. Like actual wit.
Mhm.
That is kind of bolstered by the personality that does get presented.
And someone who knows how to tease without being mean.
Yeah.
So revolutionary for the show.
Mhm.
Yeah, right.
But don't worry, we won't get an audition from her.
Good lord.
So the next contestant that we're going to meet, just so folks know, in post-show has come out as non-binary, uses they, them pronouns, and now goes by a name, which is Vega. So we're going to refer to this just Tasmanian devil of a human
Ooh.
being.
Aquafina meets Mia Goth.
Mm-hmm.
But with the speaking voice of Vanessa Bayer doing Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
Yes, 1,000,000%. So their name, as we'll refer to them, to be as respectful as possible, which we always want to do, is Vega. As always, with any cycle that we've had where, someone exclusively uses they, them pronouns, we're always going to try to say contestants, models, but the show has so many quotes and phrases that
The
say
girls.
like the girls, the
Yeah.
ladies, and things like that. Just know that that's not coming from a maliciously disrespectful place. We're just trying to, be as respectful to
Yeah.
Vega as possible.
And I do want to say, if you are not watching this episode, if you don't have a visual reference, at the time of the show, they were known as Liz. So that's who we're speaking about when we're talking about this person.
And don't worry, we've got plenty to say about Vega because they are
Woo!
all the personality.
I believe that Vega has a superpower.
Mhm.
And that superpower is they can see into the future, but only 5 seconds, and they can't change it. Because,
What torture?
yes, because when Vega enters and trips, it looks like in their face, they know they're about to trip, but they're like, can't change it. Here we go.
I mean, if you
This is
told me,
Vega's destiny.
if you told me that Vega had already tripped 3 times on the way into the battle room, I'd believe you. And then they're like, there's no way a 4th one will happen.
They're a cartoon.
Yes.
They're illustrated. I don't get
And
them
also,
as a person.
they're illustrated, but also their breasts are going to go all over the place
They're
because
illustrated, but they also have Foley work attached.
they have Foley
Yeah.
work. They consist only of smear frames. They like
Let me say this right now. It gets even wilder in the second episode, but this cycle of America's Next Top Model is sound effect rich. This every single scene, listeners, if you haven't seen this cycle in a while, goes like this. And you're like, what? Literally one time later, Gina, who we haven't talked about yet, smacks her fist 3 times.
And
it goes
boom,
pow,
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 wham.
And never with any other contestant than Vega are the sound effects ever so present.
We've moved away from music to like, oh boy, whoa.
It is strange to me that there is no one on this panel who can see that this level of personality could be problematic.
Next level personality.
But I also argue, I think they treat them like garbage.
The vibe is weird.
When they're like, what a drunk, you're in. And I
Pull
was like,
that bottle out from between your titties.
Yeah, that's the thing they land on with Vega, is that they're a drunkard, which is not what I got at all.
This person is like this 24/7, 365, no substances needed.
No.
We all know this person. We've all been trapped in the bathroom with this person.
They've all worked 1 week at your restaurant and then never been seen again.
Hannah Jane, that is so perfectly who Vega is.
Yeah.
They are someone that you remember for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
but was such a small part of your life.
But you and your coworkers will talk about them for the next 9 years.
They come in like a whirlwind and leave like a tumbleweed in the desert.
Or again, based on the voice, like a wrecking ball. They sound so much like that. Anyone doing a Miley Cyrus impression, especially the Vanessa Bayer version, the voice is so specific.
Yes.
And their photo? Fine. Their photo is perfectly fine.
Yep. This is where Tyra says, "You are next level fierce, honey, and you are moving to this next level." And I thought to myself, I feel like I can assume what next level fierce means. But I also cannot wait for Tyra's definition of next level fierce.
And then we meet
Oh boy.
Christina.
Woo!
Shockingly, 34, from Jenkintown, Pennsylvania.
Jenkintown.
Is she 34 or is she a haunted doll?
Well, because the voice that comes out of her mouth too is affected.
My favorite episode of Batman the Animated Series is the one with the sitcom actress who never aged.
Yes.
Terrifying episode.
Baby doll.
So good. Baby doll.
One of the best 1 or 2 episode villains ever.
Yeah.
If you told me Christina was Baby doll, I would believe you.
Yeah.
Also, Christina's eyes are like shark's eyes. You would get, if you caught her in eye contact, you would be like hypnotized, and then she like kills you.
The moments when Christina thinks she's being cute are pure evil.
Yes.
Terrifying. One of the most terrifying contestants we've had on the show.
Yeah.
Also, weirder still, are we ever going to see this picture?
Mm-mm.
They refuse to show us Christina's raw talent photo. And I want to know, is that because it was actually so good?
I think it was the Ellen von Unworth shot. And also, to continue Hannah's theory that she is this haunted doll, when she says, Unworth, and like doesn't want to say the number, like if she says it, she'll turn to dust.
Yes. They'll find her.
Yeah.
Well, and then Tyra decides that the age restriction is now going to be a lesson. Because she says, you know, what's interesting is you're probably older than some of the people on this panel. Me. Okay, Ashley. But now with all this, you're a child.
This person has vile vibes.
Yes.
But also, it feels so stitched together, this audition. We don't know when it happened. Because then they're like, and let's see her photo. And I'm like, I think we saw the photo first.
I don't know. It made it seem like Law cut her pre-photo.
I
Oh my
love
God, this reaction.
that when Christina finally realizes that this has gone too far and tries to say a sentence that you think is going to end. There's never been a Paulina Porskova twist quite like this. When she says, I do think I'm a person that people should want, and you think it's going to end with to know. to get to know, whatever. But she says, I do think I'm a person that people should want to call up.
And you watch Law's face go on the journey.
Yep.
Well, also, we see every reaction shot. We were talking about the sound effects in... I'm shocked the screen didn't start, like, shaking when she said, I don't like everybody, and not everyone's gonna like me either.
Flip those.
Oh, sorry.
She's like, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I don't like everybody too.
In fact, maybe I don't even like tea. How about that now? It's just, what was the goal here?
I think she thought she was being cute and sassy. Like, that was the attitude, I think,
But
behind
her
it. Like,
vibes are so vile and evil.
I'm a model. Like, I can hear what she thought was coming out.
Yeah.
And then to not chop her
Again, I think the photo, my
must have been
theory
amazing.
is the photo must have been so amazing that it convinced some folks. And look, here's the thing. Tyra's back.
Yeah.
She's producing a show.
Mama is producing television. It's a relief.
And she also is classic Tyra because she lies and says never has a contestant talked back during casting. One woman walked in, said she hated everything, and walked back out, Tyra.
I'm sorry. I remember a little contestant named Eugenia who said the girls are so boring. There's engineering. And she's my favorite of all time. All I remember about Christina is that she gets a punishment makeover.
She gets a punishment makeover.
Boy, oh boy.
And that's the end of my journey
She
with
gets
Christina.
a punishment makeover in the opening credits next episode.
I can't wait to talk about this.
I will say I did like that she literally scurries off at the end.
Yeah, she's like, maybe if I get out fast enough, they won't
remember
it.
me.
We don't always see someone whose vibe is this bad who also can read the room eventually.
Yes.
She knows, but it's like she can only read the room. She can't read herself.
Yeah. She's got the opposite superpower
Power of Vega.
She's like, no, I see the last 5 seconds from someone else's perspective now.
Imagine that superpower that's just like short-term memory, but from someone else's perspective. Is this empathy? Ah!
It is my great honor to welcome you all to Starfleet Academy.
There's never been a better time to enroll in Star Trek.
It's our job to prepare you for the unimaginable. To the night, cadet!
In high-pressure situations, positive reinforcement is crucial to one's success. You're doing a great job.
This is what we train for. These friends of mine, they all live for something bigger than themselves. And that's Starfleet.
Starfleet Academy. New series streaming January 15th on Paramount+.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire an energy vampire. But also, they're a literal vampire. And suddenly, my team is spending all their time sharpening wooden stakes and buying bulk silver and rehearsing ancient chants, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant takes insights from over 1 billion professionals to create a short list of the best fits for you. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
Here's a blink and you'll miss it contestant. Gina, 24, Minneapolis, whose picture sort of looks like a Baywatch promo shot. Yeah. End of Gina.
Can I say that Gina gives me drag energy? Yeah. There is something like inherently melodramatic about her presentation. Mm-hmm. Not about the
condition.
Mm-hmm. Just about how she holds herself and reacts to things.
Well, I think as we will, if our memory serves, that is correct because she's pretty performative, I think. And part of it is, I think, because of her condition and choosing to wear a wig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also as a makeup artist, because she also does her eyebrows and stuff too. She is alopecia universalis. I think there's kind of a part of her that has learned to be like this presentation and then like twists it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is something like under there.
She's got big presence and doesn't say much.
Yes. Stands out in a crowd too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of someone who's permanently smizing a little bit. Like always has a little bit of on.
She's always a little like pooched.
But also looks ready for tragedy to strike at any moment.
I will be interested because I remember distinctly
Mm-hmm.
not being a huge fan
Yeah.
of Gina. Don't remember much of the photos,
No.
but that's true of name a
Everyone.
contestant.
Yeah.
But I wonder, especially because we had such a switcheroo turnaround last cycle, I really wonder if this is going to be another. I'm very interested in my journey with Gina, and we get dribbles
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
sputterings from the show for these first 2 episodes. Gina is a non-entity.
Yeah, because at this point, I do feel like I'm cobbling together a portrait from the like you said with Kyla, like these small reactions, these
Yeah.
in the background shots. I'm like, this is intriguing, but I don't actually have enough screen time to know yet.
Agreed.
Yeah. And again, modeling competition, but I was like, gorgeous.
Oof.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then someone I wish we saw less of.
I have no memory of this person.
Nope.
Neither do I. And I'm shocked.
I didn't think they
because-
made it on the show.
Because why would they? They seem like a horrible, miserable person. So we've got Maggie, 20, from Surrey, Maine.
I know, it's just, I like the idea of from 20. She's from 20. Who knows?
She comes in
Mhm.
thinking she's Cherish Waters.
Yes. The hat says
Oh.
yes.
Leather pants, mesh shirt.
Chiffon see-through
Oof.
turtleneck. Chiffon see-through turtleneck.
Visible bra, big
Two-
red hat.
Identical pendants.
Yeah.
The same necklace twice.
This is one of those outfits that someone needed to come up and just remove things from. And I think you have a nice, because I will say the one compliment right now, I think Maggie is one of our better models. She looks, every picture we end up seeing of Maggie looks great. And it's almost a shame,
how poo-poo garbage her personality is.
especially to Ashley Graham. Ashley Graham has finally decided she hates someone for the right reasons.
Yay!
So I wish we had captions crunch so bad
Yeah.
in this moment. Because she says the hip hop or the hip hop with P's
Mm-hmm.
is my thing. I couldn't tell you which it is, but it's both at the same time.
I thought it was hip hop because she keeps doing this thing where she puts a hand
Right.
on a hip and moving it fast. So I think she's like, that's my move.
I don't know. I thought it was hip hop.
Well, why do we think that, though?
Oh, well.
What other
What
context
could make me think
clues?
that?
What word are we going to have to say over and over again to tell her yarn, to tell her story?
She refers to herself or was bullied and thought someone was being nice to her
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
as white homegirl.
And always the whole phrase.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And this is because she went to college in Oakland. I'm assuming that means Berkeley.
Yeah, this is because, and we have photographic evidence for this, and I don't remember if it comes now or later, but she said, I date black guys now.
When it's like, I moved to California, met black people, dated them, and now by injection, I am black.
Yeah.
It's so
just
uncomfortable.
the thing that makes it truly uncomfortable is that, and the judges, to their credit, multiple times call this specificity out.
Yes.
It comes and goes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like a light switch is constantly being flicked of which personality you get, because there's a version of Maggie that I hope she grew into
Yes.
Yes.
that is what she normally presents at, and maybe she does have a couple of parts of language and phrases and identity things that are part of her Oakland experience as well. But it seems like she went there, thought, oh, this culture I'll try on,
Yep.
Yes.
but then when it's not suiting me, I'll take it off.
Yes.
And that's what makes it insulting.
It's
Yes.
so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And that she doesn't seem to see any problem with it.
No, she's extremely victimized immediately in her own mind.
By the judges.
Yes.
And Drew Elliott saying, I see it completely go away until you're trying to be sassy. Ooh,
Ooh.
It was nice to see him take the lead on this also.
Yeah.
Not like making Law and Tyra do all the work.
Exactly.
Because Tyra's cringe face is back. Yay!
And then this photo I thought was so slutty.
See, I will say I thought this was a damn good picture.
I think she has a beautiful face.
I'll confess I don't remember the picture.
She had a hat in it, of
Oh,
course.
well, that's all I remember.
But that face
is gorgeous.
Her face photographs better than it is in person, and
Yes.
that's something Tyra has always loved.
I agree. But oof.
And then we get a contestant that I wish we had seen more of.
I agree. But apparently she auditioned too many shows or whatever. Because
Lyric, whose nickname is Miss Shoulders. Miss
hello,
Shoulders.
Miss Shoulders. That's not one of the popular little misses. I just bump into everything. I'm Little Miss Shoulders.
But the birds love me. Always carrying around the birds.
Little Miss Shoulders shimmies all night.
Oh my gosh, Little Miss Shoulders. Because Lyric is here to be famous by proxy.
Both ways.
The full surprise. This is iconic. When someone goes, "It's gonna be a no," and she goes, "Oh, a no."
I loved it. I loved
It was so good.
But did you not hear how famous I am?
Well, it's because that comes from Drew and all of them, but the Poroscova twist are hot and ready, fresh from the
Yes.
oven, because he goes, you know what? I just think you've got this big personality and that you really have a way of doing things and you really show who you are. So it's a no. And she's like, what do you
I'm
mean?
so sorry. The fact that a Poroscova twist has mutated from an ice skating maneuver into a baked good.
It could be
You
all
gotta
things.
get to
That's
the, you gotta get to
twist.
the deli early.
That's the
with your
twist,
friends.
Hannah.
My grandfather came to these shores and we made our name selling Poroscova twists on the Lower East Side.
And then Tyra, after she gets her first note, Tyra does another one and says, I just think we need a lights, camera, action on you. So it's a no. What?
Yeah, no, the genuine, like, it sounded like a yes, but then he said no, where she genuinely was like, oh,
Whoa.
that's confusing.
What's funny is she doesn't seem like a pill. Like some people
No.
have. She seems nice, and then they're like, actress, bye.
We just really wanted to
strange.
use this Tammy Roman Basketball Wives promo shot.
Was Basketball Wives on VH1, and they had to bring
Yeah.
Lyric
Yes.
Anderson
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Yes. She auditioned for every VH1 reality show that season.
So weird.
And then we get a two-person montage because they last long enough that they
Yep.
need to give us something.
Yep.
Lamina from Belgium.
What's wild is
Tell me more.
Yeah.
I remembered this name, and I don't know why.
I mean, it's unique in the landscape of Top Model. It's pretty, too.
Except for Amina.
Well, that's what I mean, Bo. It's like, yeah. And Lamina asks for a beat. No one gives it to her. And that's the end of her segment.
Well, and then she has an awkward rap.
Yep.
But also, come on, Tyra. You have always provided a beat. Now you're above it. Come on.
This is
And then-
VH1 Tyra.
And then Ilka, 25, New Hampshire boxer, punches the air.
With sound effect.
Yep. And then Tyra, the boss, is back with Sandra's interview.
Oh, yeah.
He's from my husband's father's place of birth, Cliffside Park, New Jersey.
And Tyra says in Tyra show style, and it's good to have you back, Tyra. So you're kind of a pure woman.
Ugh. Which made it seem transphobic at this exact
No,
moment.
it sounds crazy. And then she goes, well, I'm a virgin. I don't drink or smoke. And then Tyra goes, I'm two of those three.
Oh, Tyra doesn't smoke, I guess.
It's funny, like famously, Tyra talks kind of often about never smoking or drinking. That's like something that's, I wish we got more of a,
And has never had
Why?
sex. Mhm.
no.
We don't know. She has not talked about sex in a real way.
Lex, she's had it and hated it.
Look, we know she's had sex. We saw those fingers in her mouth.
Ugh. She like Peter Pan kisses. That's what sex is to her. I thought I did a pretty good joke if she doesn't smoke, and I don't think it was given enough credit.
No, it was good.
That's good.
It was good. I just actually want to reinvite Tyra's back in our lives. I want to reinvite the conversation.
Welcome in.
Why is Tyra such a prude about sex while also being so horny
disgusting.
all the time?
Because she is stuck. This is true.
Yes.
She is stuck as a 14-year-old.
Because she got famous too young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's always been around her mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Carolyn's great. Seems great. But it has stunted Tyra's psychological growth.
And when
in
you
some
are
ways.
asked to present as sexual at that age, but not actually allowed to grow into your adult sexuality because you're working, the consequences can be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sandra. And I think it's San and not San.
I think it is
Think
Sandra.
so?
Again, we don't get enough of any contestants' names said out loud.
Nope.
But the biggest thing that I noticed about her, we get a little bit more of her in the next episode, but she clearly got interviewed for her Talking Heads twice.
Mm-hmm.
And one time got the time to fix her hair.
Yep.
And one time did not. But they do not mind editing them together.
It's crazy.
They were like, look, we did this with India last time. We're not doing it
But
again.
it looks like someone went,
Yeah. Like she opened.
Vega just walked by.
and did a big sneeze.
Achoo! Sandra's like, Vega, no!
She is gorgeous,
She's
though.
stunning.
Whew.
And seems very tall.
Yes.
Is Sandra like way taller than everybody else?
Spoiler alert, she is one of our 5'7" girls. And there are more than one.
What?
Yeah.
But you agree, though, that the presentation feels tall.
Yes, it's because she wears heels,
Yeah.
has
Smart.
very long legs, and has very long hair. So
Yes.
Her posture is also quite good,
yes,
too.
but I mean, everything about her is very elongated.
Yeah. And then we get this cycle's most beautiful woman in the world, Cora. Except I think Cora has talent.
Well-
24 from Eastville, California, and gets so many comments about how she's not a real human being. To the point that I'm like, is Cora going to depersonalize right in front of us?
Also, Cora doesn't speak.
This is the other problem, is that when they find someone that beautiful, and she's stunning here.
Stunning.
They have so much expectation for the personality in this specific way. And I'm like, you are looking for something that is not based on the actual person standing in front of you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get to know them. You want them to be a certain person because of the way they look.
Yeah.
They want to be like, oh, and you could win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they want that whole package immediately.
Yes.
Yeah. Because she's referred to as next planet fierce. Okay.
And then this is when we find out that they went down to 20. So that means that only 6 people got eliminated. So your odds were pretty darn tootin' good.
But
And
it
we
also
saw
means
3 of them.
Yeah, it also means only 6 people got eliminated, but we only saw 3 of the eliminees. So 3 people technically made it onto the show, but didn't make it onto the show.
And the only thing I truly miss, I wanted a bit. Give me makeup boxes, give me magazines, give me dress.
Yeah.
Someone
forms.
needs to be getting out of the way of a bunch of contestants running toward them.
So the 5 people that got on here that we never got an interview from, and this is crazy because some of them have interview footage.
Yep.
Rio, 23, Detroit, Michigan. Kyla, 20, Lacey, Washington. Brendy K, which I said multiple Brendys? Wild. Alexia,
Alexia.
zip through. And then one unnamed person.
Mystery woman.
Who?
And what's weirder still is that Rio is going to quickly become the narrator of America's Next Top Model, Cycle 24.
So does Brendy.
Yeah, when you think of how much Brendy K we're about to get.
Brendy K, though, also will give us a lot of story. Rio's here
Just to narrate.
to turn the pages, to start the new chapters.
And to be my crush.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is my thing, though, with Rio. I think Rio is narrating for last season. They did not update Rio's brand book of words because she says boss too much. She says a business and beyond. She didn't get the updated vocab list for this cycle.
I think they brought Rio in a month earlier than the rest of the contestants to start getting the footage. It's so weird not to get an interview from people who made it through. Even just a clip. Even just a dancing montage.
No footage of them in the room at this point.
At this point.
Three of them make it onto the show.
So strange.
So, we head to Greystone Mansion, where even Tyra's shot. But who cares? Who cares about Tyra?
Talk to me about the true crime.
Guys, there is every year, Los Angeles' longest running play occurs at Greystone Mansion, telling the story of the Doheny family who owned the place, their involvement in the Teapot Dome scandal, and his son's murder. And this mansion was Death Becomes Her.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Phantom of the Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And Witches of Eastwick.
And, I can't believe you left this out, Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte.
Y'all, don't get me started on Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte.
Don't get me started.
It was also where they did I Would Do Anything for Love, but I Won't Do That.
Amazing.
It's a public park now.
This true crime that was almost certainly queer-coded and then got hushed up by the family. Fascinating.
I do like, we said it very briefly, the only thing I'm going to really take from Cycle 23 is that now I think of when they include one less person, I always think of them as, and even Rita's. That's the thing Rita really gave us is the fact that, because even when they said, and even Tyra, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, and even Rita.
I like it as like on the same level of, and introducing in a movie.
Yes. Nicola Formichetti is back. He looks super pumped.
And bored as ever.
That hair has gone full Eddie Munster.
And gives the weirdest double thumbs up to the contestants.
But I will say, Avant Garden, that's fun.
That is fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
Super fun.
Drew spits out those puds with a little bit of ballast, but I like them.
And the photographer is Renata Raksha, who is way cooler than this show allows them to be.
Yes!
So queer. All their photos are so queer-coded. They also shot Sophie pretty famously. But just like, go look at their photos, listeners. They are so cool.
Also, Rihanna.
It's just wild that this show could care less about the photographer.
Especially when she seems great to work for.
Yes.
And a lot of these photos turn out pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
But it's time for Rio to make up for Rio's lack of interview by telling her hilarious and yet also tragic story straight to camera. And, y'all, I fell in love.
Yes.
Because when she was young, I think 14, did she say?
19, I believe.
19. Well, that she had a brain tumor in the back of her head.
Mm-hmm.
And,
usually found in much older people.
Yeah.
And then she made a deal with God that if she's not going to make it to Hollywood one day, take her. And then God said, fair enough.
This rivals on the most recent season of Survivor.
Hell yeah. I knew you were going to bring it up, Lex. I wrote in my... Oh, Lex, hold up. I wrote in my notes, Lex is going to tell that Survivor story. And I wrote to myself, mark your words.
I feel very left out of that note.
Hannah, don't worry about it because I'm going to spill.
Yeah.
There was a contestant.
Where was I in that note scenario?
And Hannah's going to love every second. So, on season 46 of Survivor, this most recent season, as of recording, because there's a new one in September.
Of course.
There was a contestant named Banu, who was maybe the worst contestant that's ever been on the show.
Wow.
But was kind of fascinating television.
Great TV. Truly bad at everything.
Terrible. They literally told...
And lasted a long time?
Lasted longer than they should have.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put a little bit of context. When Banu was eventually voted out. I put finger quotes around that because they just had a conversation and then everyone said, we're all just going to vote for Banu. So do we have to vote?
So they didn't vote.
And Jeff was like, do you just want to eliminate yourself? And he was like, yeah.
But there was an episode where, because Banu kept saying that they were very religious, spiritual.
Mm.
And then they started yelling at God
Mm-hmm.
because if God put me here, why would he let me be eliminated?
Oh, I wonder if Banu's a West Wing fan.
But just started like, I've never seen someone be like, fuck you, God, for bringing me here just to be eliminated. What is your belief system?
Literally, if he had done it in Latin, Aaron Sorkin could have scripted it.
But go check out clips of Banu if you
Banu.
don't know.
We'll hang out.
It was crazy. He would also like go off to like their like separate island thingy, and then would come back and be like, I told everyone that you're running things and you two are in an alliance. And they're like, why did you do that? He's like, I don't know.
Can you imagine saying, if I can't make it to Hollywood, I'm
Kill
cool with not living. Take me now.
Reincarnate me into someone more famous next time, I guess.
My name is Rio. How am I not on TV?
And you know what? So hot.
They're pretty hot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Oh,
Lord.
yeah. It's just so funny that, like, we don't get an interview.
It's wild. For the most part, I thought, unlike this show usually is, most of the outfits were equally cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, in different ways, too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
except for 3. And those 3, for me, were Chrissy's sad black netting
Yeah.
that they draped all over her, Ilka's purple nothing dress,
Well, it was all in the wig.
and Gina's gem on head. Gem on head.
I thought that Christina was getting a little punishment by just getting
Yeah.
a cocktail dress.
Sure.
Christina got the you're not going to get anything to play with outfit.
Hmm. Except for tissue boxes on your feet. Covered in fake flowers.
There is such a weird edit when they're talking about boxer Ilka, where they're like, use the boxing, and then they show a photo of her not boxing.
Not boxing.
Like, we didn't have one photo of this thing that's our whole deal.
Lamina gets a helpful note from Drew. Put it in your brain. I'm the queen of the butterflies, and this is how I roll.
As she's wearing peacock feathers.
I don't know why this was so funny to me, but it was truly hysterical when Liberty's modeling and someone just gingerly hands her a giant chess piece. Out of nowhere.
These chess pieces.
I
Why?
love it. I love it. It's so stupid. Then talk about sound effects. During Aaron's photo shoot, we hear this zing like 1,000 times. Zing.
I called them elimination clangs.
Yeah.
Because it's like every time Aaron's fucking up, they're like, sorry, old. And then there's this shady edit where Kyla is now getting to discuss herself.
Mm-hmm.
As Rio just got to, yeah.
Yep. And Kyla's like, I guess you didn't show my interview, so let me tell you a little bit about Kyla's whole deal. And she talks a lot about activism.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually, unlike Ilka, have photos to back up the backstory.
Yep.
Sure do.
But then she says, I just think it's really important to be educated. And the show cuts to Gina. What a shady edit. Because we also don't know anything about Gina
We
yet.
know nothing.
That was clearly meant to cut to Liberty. Come on, show. Follow your own logic.
So funny. Also, they don't do it as much in this episode as next episode, but track how many times they give Liberty a red, white, and blue outfit.
Uh-huh.
And Christina describes the thing that we just saw a couple minutes ago as, I gave off a really bad impression on the first panel. And then we get an in-episode sepia tone flashback, and I'm like, we don't have time for this.
Then we're getting a Tyra and Drew review, which I liked, kind of a throwback to the Mr. J and Tyra moments.
Although Drew was not ready.
Oh?
Drew was not ready for one-on-one time with Tyra.
No. Because has Drew Elliott never heard of church before?
Church?
This
So tickled.
nervous giggle that came
Uh-huh.
out in response to the word church.
Y'all, this is new this season. Last season, that's old. It's season. No, we're not doing that anymore. No one liked it. Dropping it. This season, church. It's new tea, okay? Church.
Honestly, Lex, boring is past. And
Boring.
now church is a blast.
Church is a blast. Couldn't you see people saying like, "Oh, preach, church,
Church.
I like this one better for you, Lex. I'm
Thank
going to be
you.
honest.
Somebody in the group has to go,
church."
And then he gets his one good, sassy gay man moment when they're reviewing Christina. He goes, well, Christina was difficult, as you can imagine.
To start this whole thing off, we got a lot of ADR from Tyra.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to take the camera completely off her. But she is gesticulating so wildly
She's forgotten.
that you see her hand come into Drew's shot. And I just want to know what she was saying.
This is also, I feel like, the first time we've seen, maybe not, but this is where I noticed it, where we see the Bubba, America's Next Top Model. And I noticed that America, the word America, goes from blue to orange, and model is in yellow. So my conspiracy theory, it's saying, Obama, no, we're now in the era of Trump. Blue to orange. And then model, yellow, we all know.
Tyra's world.
Yep. We're just living in it.
Because orange was a strange color.
Yes.
So we have the photos.
Yes.
Lex and Hannah found them on mformodels.blogspot.com.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't really show these ever.
No.
Though they're going to live in the house forever, seemingly. Maybe.
I wonder if they'll get traded out. I guess we'll see.
For like the new photos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
That would be fun.
Especially post makeover, I
Yeah.
feel like. Yeah.
And it really makes some of the contestants make more sense as people who got into the house.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Because we haven't met them. But here's Brindy K, who has one of the better photos.
Brindy K's photo is so good.
And that was a tough ensemble.
With a giant queen.
Fully takes her neck away.
Pretty shapeless overall.
Yeah. But her legs?
Yes.
This face is serving.
We see it later. The jawline on this model, so good.
I do think, though, that she has a previous top model doppelganger because she
Oh.
looks so much like Ansley to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Our cube-headed models.
Mhm.
And I mean affirmative.
Yeah.
Oh,
Parentheses
compliments.
affirmative.
Yes.
Christina's photo.
Yeah. This is awful.
This can't be her best photo.
It's
because
nothing.
we also see Drew can't hide it, right? At the end of the shoot, he's like, there, we got it. Like, oh, it got better. And this is clearly from the beginning.
Because she did some smiling ones at the end,
Which
which
were
I thought would have been a
great.
nice twist.
It is also funny how far away some of these are from the camera.
Also, the
because she
shadows.
seems so far away.
The shadows on the grass. You took it at a birthday party.
Chorus is testing the light before she starts modeling.
Well, that's because she had a reflective vest on.
The skirt's so cool, though.
So
The
cool.
head thing is cool, too.
She's still stunning. She
She's
doesn't
just-
have to do much.
She ain't got to do anything.
No.
But someone who's doing the most.
Ooh.
This culturally appropriate hat of hair that we have on Erin's head.
Aaron, who's the letter C.
You got glimpses of it being built around like a white plastic
helmet. they Photoshop out the white helmet.
Uh-huh.
It's so crazy. And it's also bad modeling.
Does she look a lot like Alyssa Milano in the face here?
Yes. Or Ashley Graham.
Oh.
It's the dark makeup.
Yeah.
Tyra says it's very 80s modeling. And usually I'm a little sus about that. I kind of agree here.
Yeah.
Some
That's
of this
the
is the
styling.
makeup, though. Yeah.
The styling, yeah, for sure.
How the fuck did Ivana get on the show from this picture?
This ensemble is crazy.
Crazy!
She loves it, though. That runway, when she gets to
Was
play with
this
these wings.
The same. Was this airing at the same time as Asia O'Hara's season of Drag Race?
Oh, I
Are
hope
we
so.
just a big on butterflies right now?
But look at her face. Zoom in
Her
on
face
her face.
is not
She's
good.
terrified in this photo.
Body be banging though.
Oh, of course. But just like, it's not modeling. Look at my wings.
Yeah.
Talk about a thankless outfit, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poor Gina got the worst outfit.
Lord.
Ugh. This,
And they just tied a lamp to her head.
you know the bacterium or like the viruses that you would see in like a textbook? That's what this is giving me.
She looks like she's recovering from getting her wisdom teeth out and also needs to read outside.
Also, there's lavender. It's like
As hair.
As
Placed
hair.
like it's supposed to be
but it's
wig.
also in the terrarium on top of her head.
And you know what? She's still serving.
Okay, this is going to be a reference that 3 people will get, and neither of them are going to also be in this room with me.
Great.
In the
There was a
Zoom room.
show that we tried to make an American Power Rangers using only American footage called Tattooed Teenage Alien
Yes,
Fighters
yes,
from
I know what
Beverly
this is.
Hills.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes.
I own it all on DVD. It was $6. And there was a villain, and this was the level of costuming she got. And all I remember being like, well, this is just an outfit. This isn't a villain.
Yeah, it's not anything.
Yeah, because she got no makeup, no anything else. I will say, her face,
Yeah.
undeniably gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
This
I think
outfit
she is posing as best as you're gonna do.
No, I think she's serving, honestly.
There's something really soft about her face. In still that she always is going into this like sexy realm, but it's kind of like nice. There's almost like a Judy Garland-esque-ness to her face in this photo.
I don't know if this is gonna be an unpopular opinion. I really don't like Christiana's photo.
I think the styling is doing all the work.
I dig the neck up. I think
like
it's a
her
very
face?
different. I do. I think it's such a different look for her face. It's interesting to know that she can do that. And I think she is wearing the wig. I don't think the wig overshadows her. That's a lot of dress to wear.
Yeah.
It also looks like they photoshopped her.
This is also a very strange angle for the from above.
Yeah.
Did not happen for anybody else, I think.
Yeah. And then Kyla's horse bridle hat.
No one has ever looked taller though.
I mean,
Literally looks 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
but this chin strap they put on her,
She's kind of not doing anything.
she's doing nothing.
But the face is still beautiful.
She, to me, if I looked at this and I was casting, I'd be like, oh, here's our potential person who does not know what to do yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still very unformed, but could really be something.
Does Liberty's look like she's taking a pee in
A
the
little.
yard?
A little.
Yeah, it kind of does.
And she's mad that you caught her.
That being said, though,
Her
Still
face-
beautiful.
still
that
beautiful.
face is good. This is easily one of the superior faces.
The hands are very strange though.
Hands are so weird.
It looks like she's hiking up her dress.
Yeah.
Or she's wearing one of those costumes that makes it look like you're riding a horse.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
And they're like fabric hands.
Yes.
Yeah, or someone's like a baby in front of you.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
controlling their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vegas.
I feel like they had better shots than this.
Right?
That being said, though, I find this shot real. I like that Vega takes weird little risk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, their face looks so different in photos.
As soon as you remove the
Shockingly
bangs,
different.
Well, and just the way that their face moves when they're talking, their face in repose is so different.
yeah.
Well, one thing about Vega is that in their interview, and so far as we've seen them, I don't think they wear a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
So seeing that they can take this much makeup and how it transforms them, I think is very good model.
Yeah.
I agree.
And apparently whatever they do on set is more enchanting than annoying right
Mhm.
now.
Yeah. Maggie got smoke in her photo for some reason.
Well, I'll give this is not Maggie's fault. What is the cropping? Why is half the photo sky?
Because you got to get all the smoke and dress in there.
That headpiece is wild,
Wild.
Easily one of the higher difficulty outfits.
for sure. I don't love the close-up,
It's a little. Well,
but some of that I think is just the shadows.
I think it's the shadows and the styling is starting. The closer you get, the more it becomes like little baby wedding doll.
But the far away has a lot of impact.
Yeah.
And the next one is my top call out. Ryan's photo is perfect to me. This is one of the best photos I think that Top Models produced.
I disagree.
I wish I could see her other leg.
Yes, that was my one problem.
I think it makes this interesting. I think you can still see the shape of the leg.
If I just got a little peek of knee.
Yes.
Just a little something.
I just think being on one leg, the hands look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The face looks relaxed.
Yes.
And there's so much movement in the garment. This was high level difficulty and successful.
I wish you could see.
Just
maybe if it was slightly
bit
closer, because when you zoom in, you can start seeing leg. But from the far, it like skeeves me out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, I will give it a 9.8.
I think a lot of that. I think you're right though, Lex. A lot of that goes away once you zoom in.
Yeah. Once you're just a little closer. So like looking at the picture in person would probably be like fine because it's like big enough where you could see it.
Yes.
But it's a little like, yeah.
I was shocked at someone I don't remember on the show at all had one that like, I'll say this. Ryan's photo, if we did another top 10 photos on Top Model, would be up there for me.
Wow.
I love this. And then the proportions on Rio.
Oh my God. This Nosferatu brain head thing they plopped.
Maybe that's why I like it. Because of Bram Stoker's Dracula / Mr. Burns in Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah.
But
it's very Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah.
Waist up, I like this.
Mm-hmm.
Waist down, the angle on the legs.
So weird. It
makes the legs look half the length they are.
Her body looks like they reduced the size of her body below.
I like that she's got the knee popped out a little bit for some shape at the bottom. And like the top half I find super arresting.
Yeah, I just feel like it looks like she's leaning forward.
The top, this is one that I would crop close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But presence in front of the camera is what I'll say. Like,
sure.
Oh, Rio's actually probably my favorite contestant right now.
Yeah.
Truly.
On the flip side, with a similar hair, Sandra does nothing.
And it's a shame because she's almost doing enough for it to be something. Like, almost. But then you look at the face, and there's just nothing happening.
Both hands, too, feel like they're, like, resting
Instead
of
activated.
doing.
Because I think that lean shows off the dress really beautifully. Because this is one of the more beautiful outfits, I would say. And it's really less avant-garde.
Yeah, I don't. And then Shanice.
I'll be honest. I'm not sure how I feel about this photo. Because on the one hand, I think Shanice has a great profile.
Yes.
And this little cocked up eyebrow, really fun. But it also feels almost similar to Sandra's, that it's like not really there.
Yeah. It's also too profiled for me.
Yeah. If it was just slightly more 3/4, I think it would work.
Maybe they were trying to show off the headpiece, which...
Yeah.
I'm going to share my screen because we also have Alexia and Chrissy's photos.
Oh, well, that's why Alexia didn't make it on the show.
Alexia's photo is pretty bad.
And she had to work with a partner, that cherub.
That cherub statue.
Where's the chess piece? I don't get it.
Where's the bottom of Alexia's outfit?
Yeah.
It's like they knew Alexia wasn't going to be on the show. And then Chrissy's is pretty awful.
That's... I don't know. I'm interested in that photo.
Yeah, this one I would still keep Chrissy in my mind.
I mean, I
for
like
a while.
her, but for me, it's the styling is bad, and I don't think it looks just like the photo is an after. It doesn't look as composed as a photo as the other photos look. It's like they were already counting these two out before we even went further with them.
And that's so funny because these aren't the two that get eliminated here.
Oh, and then Lamina.
Well,
awful, terrible.
That's you didn't need to do that to her.
There's a reason that peacock feathers are unlucky.
And then we realize that there's going to be another cut. We're going to get rid of some of these not fierce enough folks, and they have to stay in these outfits. And also, we are losing the sun.
Yes.
So Tyra gathers, and we're losing two folks. Not really surprises based on the performance that we saw in the episode and the fact that they've gotten very little screen time, but we lose both Boxer Ilka and Belgium
Lamina.
That flash of Ilka's photo was bad.
Also, it's so strange to eliminate these two together because they were also grouped in the auditions, and it's like they've only ever auditioned together.
Twins.
Twins.
And then Tyra has a little fun.
Producer's back.
So who else is not walking in this fashion show? Cut to commercial.
It's as if Tyra spiked camera and said, "Find out, coming I'm on Top Model."
I'm not. The rest of you are.
I'm retired still or again.
Also, Tyra makes Drew look like a little wooden soldier. It's like you put an American Girl doll and a Nutcracker next to each other.
Yeah.
And then the people who currently live in this house watch a runway show. Because there's maybe 10 people in this audience.
Yep.
What were these people doing? Because it makes it seem like they had to sit there the entire photo shoot.
Also, this distorted banjo music is so odd.
Oh, and why did we need to see this? How much of the episode does this take up? Like 90 seconds?
Yeah, but also, I wrote a couple notes about these walks.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And my favorite is, and these are basically her words. I'm exaggerating, but these are basically her words, okay? I'm exaggerating for comical effect, listeners. Erin walks for the ancestors. I can't with Erin. There is something that I am just like, you're too much.
Relax.
You gotta calm down. You're beautiful. Stop. Just pull back a little bit.
Her exact phrase of, "I'm glad that Tyra can see the walk that lives within me."
It's a song. She's about to break into a
Inside
song.
of you lives one walk.
Open your heart, let it own me.
And then Sandra gets her hair makeover halfway through a confessional.
Yep.
Because they clearly stitched together two different things about her being Muslim, and I don't think they were meant to be connected in this way.
Nope.
Also, Ivana's handwork during this walk. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I probably would too if I had the
You got the
butterfly
wings,
wings.
yeah.
But
And then invisible contestant Brendy K gets to walk with Nicola.
And we finally, in the next couple of minutes, are going to actually get introduced to Brendy K. But it is so weird that a contestant that makes it into the opening credits of this program does not get introduced until now.
We've seen her have a great photo, a pretty good walk.
Yeah.
With a finale walk with the designer.
And she's got story to spare.
Tons of story.
Also, at some point, either Tyra and or Drew, I do not recall, it does not really matter, talks about, like, not everyone's going to get to move into the house, but after they get rid of Lamina and Ilka, everyone does.
They do.
And are you ready for the new Ryan Murphy production, House of Angles? This house said triangles to spare.
This house said primary colors also. Are we learning shapes and colors?
Yeah, this Mulholland Drive future house. It almost looks like a Cybertruck from the outside.
I said it's like a transformer transformed from Cybertruck to house.
And so many close-up pictures of mouths.
I'm kind of in love with the lip photos, Hannah.
I don't remember the artist, but this is one particular photographer whose whole thing is this like super close-up lip shots, because I recognize the gold sequined one. I kind of like it.
There's just too many. I
give you
like
that.
them as art, but there's just so many. And then those pictures of Tyra.
The Tyra
with
photos by the door.
Exaggerated eyelashes by the door.
Those creep me out.
Get that away from me.
That's a sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I'll say, though, of the many, many houses that because now we've officially seen every top model house.
Yeah.
And this was in my top half, because the nice thing about this house is it's big.
And once again, when you can have a good outdoor area at the top model house, that's a lifesaver. And this pool is gorge.
It is. I also it seems like we're getting full-size beds.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the beds are bunk.
And even the ones that are, like, kind of nice.
They're like capsule hotel, but
Yeah.
like bigger. And then why would you not immediately stake out the giant full beds by themselves?
Yes.
Like, that's where I want to be. Someone,
Yeah.
I don't remember who said it. Someone's like, I want to be on the top bunk. No, you don't. Why?
Those couches look super uncomfortable, though. Those are
Oh.
airport lounge couches.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Something I didn't think about. Do we think we get a Tyra suite?
No.
No. I don't think
Huh.
we're ever going to. I think that was only to try to incite hookups at a
Yeah.
certain point.
Oh, sure.
That was only male, female.
Yeah. I don't know. The Tyra Suite prize is one of those things that I didn't realize we had already said goodbye to. And like, sometimes I really like the concept of that. Just because I always would think to myself,
Private
I would
room.
like the privacy.
Yeah.
It was college also, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was college,
Yeah.
but it was really pushed with
For the
for the
potential
hookup, yeah.
hookups.
Oh, you don't remember winner Laura Jones saying that it wasn't big enough?
Never
this closet?
change.
Huh.
They've counted the beds, and there are only 14,
Mhm.
which is crazy for one specific reason. This episode.
Tee-hee.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's
Tee-hee.
crazy. So they're like, well, we're going to be cut tonight because they said no one's going to be staying in the house.
Yes.
So why wouldn't we be cut?
We better prepare ourselves for this cut.
And Lex, I'm going to say, I think Sandra is you in this moment because Sandra plops down on the couch and she goes, so we're definitely going to cut tonight, right? Because it'd be crazy not to. Like two production, but to
Sandra
the other
goes,
girls.
I didn't get a bed. They better start cutting people.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Sandra is one of them who ends up on the couch.
Yeah.
Yes. Although I will say, the couches were at least good sized.
They were correct size. They looked so
He
thin.
would just slide right off.
And it's bad. It is bad editing. And I think we've had pretty good editing so far in this episode. But it is bad editing to have Vega worried about cuts while wearing a makeover hat.
Oh, yeah. That also happens to Brindy K in the next episode. And I'm like, well, you can't
So
show
we know.
makeover hats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Brindy K, we finally get introduced to them as 22 from Nashville, Tennessee. And we get introduced to her just doing a bed count.
Yes.
That's the journey we get.
Why don't you like this woman?
I, by the way, love that we're going to exclusively call her Brenty K.
Yeah.
Just like Cherish Water.
Yeah.
of
But it's
yore.
also her name.
It
It's
is
how
her
she's
name.
presented in the show. To me, it's like Degrassi's Holly J.
Sure.
Okay.
This house does have some unexplained corridors.
Mhm.
Because
Where do they go?
where did Vega trap Christiana?
It's like on the way to the confessional room. It almost feels like
Is it like between the confessional room and the bathroom? Because I assume
I think that's
Yeah.
that Christiana came out of the bathroom because she
Yes.
has a full exfoliating face mask on.
Yes.
that deteriorates with time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
not
she-
meant to be
she
more than
needed
15
to wash
minutes.
It off, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this area is not decorated, so it
Yeah.
really feels like a transitional space.
This is the in Big Brother where you have to go from the main room to the diary room.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because Vega traps Christiana in a conversation that Christiana thought was going to be much shorter, like a question, and ended up
more
being
chill.
Mhm.
It's also Vega pouring out their volatile feelings of jealousy of Christiana to Christiana.
Their best friend, Christiana.
Yeah.
And then Christiana, who really hasn't had that much screen time, really endears herself to me when she basically says at her talking head, like, I don't know what they're saying.
I think they think we're really good friends, and I don't understand why.
I don't know their name.
And then the sound effect heavy package
Oh my
decides that the cue for the rest of the model contestants to run up and interrupt and truly save Christiana
Yes.
is a doorbell. Because I thought that Tyra was arriving now.
Of course.
hmm
But no, it's just
Well, no,
Shanice
JW.
and crew coming up and being like, Vega, what's happening?
JW, Tyra never rings the doorbell. Come
That's
on.
You're right.
True.
I'm so sorry.
Ding dong, crazy's here is like what the show is implying.
Yeah, kind of.
And they are just truly yelling about their feelings. I feel bad. You should know.
But also leave Vega alone.
Yeah, I
Nothing
love,
anyone is saying is going to aid this situation.
But also, like, Vega, let Christiana leave.
Yes, I
Please.
agree. I fully agree. They have a lot of feelings. They don't even go here.
Yeah. But
But also,
the way
the
to end
whole
this
house.
is just to be like, hey, everybody, what's going on? Maybe let's go to the kitchen and get some
Yes.
food. How
Yep.
you doing?
Yep, exactly. Instead, it's like, wow, why are we doing this?
hmm
Yeah,
calm.
it's
Everyone needs to chill. And I get you don't know if cuts are happening. I get it.
Yes.
It's stressful. But this was such bad conflict management.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's surprising because everyone is older. There are so few
Well,
20-year-olds.
not everyone.
Sure, but there are a few 20-year-olds, right?
Yes.
But most of the people in the house are like mid-20s to 30s. And so it just feels like,
you would think some of this would be diluted
yes,
because of the mean age of the contestants being
Yes.
more like 30. But my favorite thing about this whole thing is that, like, Vega, they're just clearly not meant for reality television.
No.
And if I remember their storyline correctly, that's basically how things play out.
Yes.
But also, leave them alone.
yeah.
Leave them alone.
Because they're not saying anything offensive.
No.
Like, truly, Christiana should have just been like, I gotta go take a dump, so I'm gonna leave.
Well, I think that's the problem, right? Christiana is almost too polite and also
Yeah.
is
Oh,
always too flustered.
She very
Yeah.
much is.
So she doesn't know how to extract herself from this conversation. And so it's just two people that are in a conversation that don't know how to stop the conversation.
Yeah, it's never going to end.
Yeah.
Christiana's going to keep trying to figure out what Vega is saying, and Vega doesn't know what they're saying.
Vega's just word vomit. It's just
Yeah.
every emotion is coming out of their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we finally do get the arrival of Tyra.
The next morning, Tyra enters through the front door without knocking
Uh-huh.
Of course.
and makes it all the way up to the second floor indoor balcony without being seen.
And I know this isn't what happened. I understand production.
Uh-huh.
In my head, Tyra snuck in and set up this red
Do,
carpet
do,
thing.
Do.
It's the Grinch stealing
Yeah.
presents.
But also, Tyra only she refuses to descend the stairs.
Yeah, all the contestants have to come up.
Ooh, but Tyra got a drive-by hug that she did not appreciate.
Nope. Also, she has these small buns on her head and this very, I would say, age-inappropriate outfit. But it looks like she's either on her way or coming from Coachella.
We're also newly getting a lot of hello, hello, hello from Tyra.
Yeah, has she seen Drag Race?
It felt like she'd been watching. Like that's
Or
what
maybe
she
the
did on the
comeback.
cycle off.
It's not. No, as if. Tyra is not watching the highly underrated show, The Comeback.
No, I think that Tyra watched it, but only half gets things. So she comes in and she's like, well, I've gotten it.
But then it would have to be hello, hello.
Yeah, a Tyra 2
It's a Tyra too. And then Rio says, Tyra's definitely not here to hang out. Rio's seen more recent cycles.
And then we are told, maybe, that they are going to go from 18 to 14.
Not a dramatic cut, I would
No,
argue.
also, I would argue
Hannah,
17.
none of these have been dramatic cuts. The odds are ever in your favor, top model.
And also, the way we reveal is Tyra's going to remove red fabric, in her words, red fabric.
You know what though? It was super effective.
But no, I'm going to say it's bad to go, she yoinks it.
Oh, no. She didn't yoink it. There were two production people standing on ladders holding that thing and then dropping it.
Sure, but in Tyra's world, she yoinks it and then scurries off.
Yep.
Because this is not fun.
I miss her doing the names.
The roll call.
There's
I
also
miss
no
her
names on
doing
the
the names.
photos, so they have to find themselves in these hats that
Yeah, and
hide their
they've
hair.
never seen them before, so they have to remember what they were wearing the day before.
Well, and the problem is that having everyone react at the exact same time, and the fact that truly, right now, only 4 people are getting eliminated. You can't tell who is happy and who is sad.
No.
I honestly think she did this way to produce the final moment
Yes.
of the episode.
Which, I mean, it was very effective.
Yes. But I just gotta repeat the sentence that is spoken before the fabric drops. And today, behind this fabric is each and every single one of yours fate.
Yours fate.
I wish it had gotten caught.
Oh my
The
god!
plastic shelving.
Or the photos caught and they all fell.
Clank, 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 clank. Get them!
Reset.
Get them, models!
So we cut Alexia, and this is the only
I
person.
feel so bad that the only shot she gets in the entire episode is crying about not making it.
Genuinely.
Like, don't put me in at all. Don't put me in.
I would rather be unnamed woman.
Yes.
Genuinely sue this show, Alexia.
Yes.
That is cruel that we
You
only
are
find
owed
out.
damages.
We only know that Chrissy doesn't get on the show because we
Never
know by
seen
process
again.
of, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'll say it. I think in general, good cast of characters.
Yeah.
Chrissy is the one that I'm like, you could have traded out a couple of people.
Yeah.
I just don't know why we didn't get Chrissy.
And then, did they tell Erin to go pack her bags?
If they did, it is rude.
Well, I get that. The weirdest part is that Erin's doing it all solo.
Yes.
Because, yeah, they have slept here. So I get if you saw Alexia, Chrissy, Other, and Erin all... We don't know their name, do we?
I know, it's so funny.
None of the above.
Yep. But then hers is so by herself. And also they're clearly putting in footage that I feel like took place way later. Where it's just all the contestants happily eating in the kitchen.
That was so weird. Like they all, like it was as though Alexia, Chrissy, and Other left. Erin moped around for a little bit, took longer packing.
It was like they wanted the audience to think that the other contestants had eliminated Erin.
Yep.
Yes.
And then were mean girling about it.
And then Tyra brings a picture. Where did she get this picture from?
Well, that's why it took so long. That's why she had time to pack.
We had to print it. They went, oh shit, no one printed out Erin's photo.
Uh-huh.
I like that this is so poorly done
Yes.
that when Tyra reveals that the photo that she is carrying is Erin's, Erin just thinks, oh, I get to keep my photo. That's
I get to
cool.
take my photo home.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyra's like, there's 15. And she's like, okay. And Tyra's like, no.
You're the 15.
And then Erin's reaction's great, which sells this as a great moment.
Yes.
I think everything leading up to it, except for one moment, which is I have one photo in my hand. Great.
That's
Perfect.
cute.
That was cute. But it was only saved by Erin's reaction because everyone else is downstairs and they're like, what is happening upstairs?
And I do kind of like that they start realizing something's happening. I wanted them all to like rush up and
Hug her.
celebrate with Erin or something.
And then for Tyra to
Oh my
make
gosh,
it about
please.
herself.
Please. This is amazing.
Especially because it's this story.
That's been every number.
Uh-huh.
I started at 15. You're number 15. Did you start at 15? Is that
Also,
what you
that's-
settled on?
That's
Sure.
that's like top model Kabbalah.
Yeah, what numerology are we doing?
Mysticism.
It's so wild. She couldn't help herself but be like, I gotta center Tyra. Tyra's not been enough in this episode. We had a whole season with no Tyra. This is what you missed, producers.
She's also so moved by Erin being the oldest woman in the world.
Oh my
Yep. This is the thing. Tyra actually gets a little choked up.
Yeah.
It's sweet. It's
Yeah,
rare.
the reaction is so touching.
Yes.
And Erin's also doing that correct thing of complimenting Tyra. So Tyra's getting all the emotions that she craves.
Yep.
When making younger women cry. And also being complimented. And then when we go down, Tyra regathers the groups.
No, Regruthers. I like
Regruthers the
them.
groups. Regruthers the groups. And makes Erin put her photo, and they've realigned the 14 to give a clear spot for this photo to go, and Erin misses it.
The spot that it was obviously supposed to go because 14 over 3 is weird.
Yep.
And then Erin misses the spot.
Misses it.
Oh, she's so old she can't see it.
So why did you make it one on the top row?
So high up.
Middle.
Yeah, just put it in the center.
Yeah, there was a big hole.
Yeah.
With arrows pointing Erin's photo here.
And then we get a collage, which
I
I'm
love,
glad we're back
love,
to collages.
Love new cast.
Yes.
And that
Bring
means
it
that we're
back.
getting a fade out.
Yep.
Yes, give it to me. This is what I want and need, and the episode needs because we need an ending to the episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Shanice, Ivana, Ryan, Kyla, Brendy K, Vega, Christina, Gina, Maggie, Sandra, Liberty, Cora, Rio, Christiana, and Aaron. But then they don't show Christiana getting, like, in. We never actually see Christiana get in. And we thought it'd be fun because we found these extra, as a way to close out the episode today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's extra info that is
There sure
given
is.
about each model contestant that gets in.
Straight off the application as we read it.
And as this episode is long, because of course it is, it's a audition episode that was 1.5 episodes long. We thought it would be fun if you tune in on Saturday.
Bonus.
If you're not, maybe you don't, you're like normally like, oh, I only love I need an hour. My commute is so long. I need top model there. Pod lead 'em. Listen on Saturday because this bonus episode is going to be so fun. Short, sweet, but it is going to be wild. You aren't ready
So
for what is
good.
revealed about these contestants.
Let's just say when I read this, there was 3 distinct times that out loud to myself I go,
Because they're both real and fully made up.
yep.
Uh-huh.
So, if you want to hear episodes like this,
If you believe we're fully real,
full of really are made up, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this episode.
just this one. Just this episode.
Just
It's
this
crazy,
one.
y'all.
This is what having Tyra back has done to us.
Done to our heads. Rate, review, and subscribe to this show and episode. I think you can probably do that. I don't know.
Yeah, why
I don't
not?
know how
You can
technology
add it
works.
to the Your Episodes function on Spotify.
Oh. You can also reach out to us at podleadum.com or send us an email at podleadum@gmail.com. You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
Love that your episodes shout out. I'm on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm adding things to list everywhere at JW_Crump.
So 2014 of you.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget to use the hashtag podleadum and she's back.
She's back.
Whenever you talk about us.
The boss is back.
So for Podleadum, I've been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.